All right, Isaac Harris, let's get into some more. Goran Dragic has been mentioned now with the Dallas Mavericks. We mentioned him a little bit earlier talking about Igor being added to the coaching staff. Luka, obviously the connection there, the Slovenian connection. But according to Brian Windhorst of ESPN, Dragic could end up on the open market if the Heat need cap space. He is another one of those desired veteran point guards and has lots of fans in front offices, including in New Orleans and Dallas, where countryman Luka Doncic plays. Again, from Brian Windhorst of ESPN. Thoughts on Goran Dragic for all of our Slovenian listeners out there? Shout out.
Yeah, I think for him, he's the backup of backups. It's the high school situation to where you have the prom date that you really want to take to prom, and you're like, you know what, I'm going to try my best. I'm going to ask in this like elaborate way. And if they say no, then in the back of your mind, you're like, all right.
I'm going to clear cap space for this prom date.
All right, I have my backup option. I know if they say no, then I can go to this person. Hopefully they'll go to prom with me. I think for Dallas, and I could be wrong on this, I think for Dallas, he's like the third option.
Is Dragic the friend that you like has been in your friend group? You're like, okay, we'll go as friends. Like I know there's nothing romantic between us, but at least we'll go as friends and have a good time. Or is Dragic the cousin that you're like, I don't want to, like, this cousin doesn't go to the school, but I at least want to go with somebody, so I'm going to bring my cousin. Which one is he?
No, this isn't Kentucky. This is what this is the friend in the friend group that has always been a friend.
Hold on, we can't get past that. You grew up in Kentucky.
I know.
Anybody went to prom with their cousin.
No, you always have those weird situations where like somebody and they're like, I don't know, that's like 31 going to prom. Like, what, why are you at prom? And, but no, it's, for Dragic, especially at Dallas,
way too specific a story for it to be false.
I think it's this hierarchy of like Lowry's the is it Lowry's number one target. I would say, do you have the Mike Conley nugget too for the rumor for that? Or I wouldn't say rumor, but the report of that, how Dallas is.
No, I have the drop. I do not have the quote.
How Dallas, is interested in Mike Conley too. Like, it's pretty evident Dallas wants a veteran playmaker alongside Luka Doncic, whether it's Lowry, Mike Conley, Dragic, and that's the order that I would put it in. I think Lowry's still the clear favorite. I think Conley would be the next move after that. We got to see what Utah is going to do to shed some money off that tax bill to get Conley back. But I think if both those guys are off the table, is there some type of, familiar whatever with for Dragic of, they know they haven't like a back pocket type of, hey, let's call Goran, Igor, Luka, come in and have some fun. Let's rekindle the Eurobasket.
With Igor, yeah, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. And Dragic may cost less to come play for Dallas because he finally wants to come and reunite with them. And so I'm curious that
familiarity.
Let's go. So I'm curious what it would cost, and so I'm curious. Maybe we should do some like, this would take some cap work, but like best case scenario, second best case scenario for the Mavericks if we're going through some of this, but.
And I think that would be the order and how much they cost too. Like I think Lowry cost the most out of those three, then Mike Conley a notch before that. I think Dragic is definitely a step below that as far as like salary goes. Is Dragic getting $20 million a year? I don't know. Like, but could Dragic?
He's not getting $20 million a year now.
Yeah, but like, could Dragic get 15? Will New Orleans overpay for him if they miss out on everybody? I don't know. We'll see though.
Yeah, so obviously, I mean, Chris Paul would be on this list too. We think he's going to go back to the Suns, so that's why we're not mentioning Chris Paul. Kyle, Lowry, Conley, Dragic. The other point guards in this are like Dennis Schroeder. So like, you take a step down, right? Would you say Dragic is a step above Schroeder?
Interesting.
That's tough, right? Because they check different boxes.
I mean, I would still take Dragic.
Yeah, because I think he would cost less, come in,
shorter term deal, and there's that connection there already. There is a risk, you're gonna have to hand out a decent chunk of money to Schroeder, and so